Hey everybody, what's up? I'm sitting here this afternoon, I'm reflecting on leadership, reflecting on character, and I'm reflecting on choices. And in doing so, I'm reminded of an anecdote I've been fortunate to hear a couple times over the course of my life. I didn't write it myself, but it's a story that's resonated with me for a really long time. And this story is about a father and a son, maybe they're farmers, who are going into town to get some groceries for themselves, and they take their burro along to help them get their groceries. So they start their walk to town, and the first person that they pass on the street goes, "You guys are so silly. Why would you not be riding that burro when you could? You're just walking alongside it. What a poor choice you've made." So they say, "Oh, that's probably good feedback. Maybe we should be riding the burro. We'll have more energy when we get to town and we'll feel less exhausted." So they hop on the back of the burro. They travel a little bit further, they pass the next person, and the next person goes, "You guys are so cruel. Why would you ride on the back of that burro when you're healthy and capable of walking on your own? That's a poor choice, and you're being unnecessarily mean to that burro, making him carry you." And they say, "Oh, that's a good point too." So they say, "But the first person told us we were silly not to ride it. What should we do?" So they say, "How about just the father rides?" So the father continues to ride with his son walking alongside them. And they pass a third person, and the third person says, "What a horrible parent you are. You would take the easy route and ride on the back of that burro while you make your son walk next to you. I can't believe you would be a person who talks and leads and parents in that way." And he goes, "That's a really good point." And he gets off and puts his little son on, and they walk a little bit further, and they pass a fourth person. And the fourth person says, "Wow, son, you're capable, you're able-bodied, you're young, you have so much energy, yet you make your father walk. What a mean child you are. You didn't think of your father at all when you made that choice." So they continue, and both of them walk alongside that burro, and they get to town. When they get to town, they pass someone who goes, "How silly, you came all the way from your house and just walked next to this burro when you were perfectly capable of riding him and making that journey easier for yourself." Life's full circle like that, right? Every time I hear that story, I'm reminded of two different things. One, we have to believe in ourselves and the choices that we make. There are always going to be people who are able to question or tell us why a choice we made wasn't the best choice. But at the end of the day, if we're doing the best we can, we have to have the conviction of our own ideas to make sure that we see value in what we're doing so we can generate buy-in from others. Second, it's easy to rage and hate and tell somebody why a choice they make and what they're doing is wrong. Instead, I challenge you to be someone who uplifts others, who brings others forward and says, "I believe in what you're doing, I believe in the message you're trying to share, and together we can accomplish great things." So think about the dad, his son, and the burro, and that everything is questionable, but if you're doing what's in your heart, it's definitely for the best. Go make a difference out there, folks.